Hey guys, I hope I'm recording. I'm using Fraps. I hope it's making a difference because it does take quite a bit to record. And I've done some work. I'm not planning on doing all the work on video. Um, I'll generally do kind of like more important, in quotes, work on video. But for this part, I decided to go ahead and do it a little bit off video. And that's mainly because I don't want you guys to be wasting all your time just watching me, you know, otherwise this series will last literally years. So if I do that, by the way, because of the rain, the sound's off and I can't change that. So that closes everything beautifully, and obviously now even there's stone that comes up and down, so I think that's pretty cool. And so if I set that back to normal, or open, I guess. Is there really a normal for a gate? Is a gate normally closed or open? That's an interesting thought. Okay, and so I gotta cover up the pistons, obviously, and all the redstone. Now, if you see lag right now, a lot of that's the computer, not, you know, not the recorder. Which, honestly, I'd rather it be the computer than the recorder, because that way, because, like, I can adjust settings and stuff, but when it's just the recorder lags, it's like, I can't do a lot about it. So, yeah. So I think it's an improvement. Hopefully you guys do too. So, okay, that's kind of this gate done. I'll do a lot of the covering up stuff off camera. One thing I did think about doing this episode was kind of having a pathway down there somewhere. I'm thinking, come out. Oh, I didn't really look at the time when I started. That's the other thing about Fraps, because you don't really know how much time it's taking. Hopefully you guys like Fraps. If you have any other suggestions, post them. I did pay for Fraps already, but I can figure something out. By the way, I do pay for all my software. I know a lot of people say, just get it for free, but I feel like that's kind of cheating. It's like, I mean, you can, but I don't know. I think you should pay for it if you're gonna legitimately do this. So I've made pathways sort of like this before. I need stair blocks. These. What would actually be kind of cool for a pathway like this would be mixing some mossy stone, wherever that went. I'll do that later though. For now, I'm gonna figure out this pathway down to the ocean somewhere. So obviously with a pathway, you gotta be going, with this type of pathway, you gotta be going down. And it's kind of interesting because obviously, so I'm probably gonna go down that way and then, yeah, something like that. Another kind of fun thing to do with this type of pathway is to basically kind of make it support, like, kind of bridge type style. Yep, if you know what I mean. Probably don't, but that's okay. So instead of just being a, what is it called? Here, like this. So it's not a, just a block of stuff. There's, of stone, brick. There's actually kind of like some sense to it all, I guess, in a way. I like just building buildings. I don't really like building creative stuff, if that makes sense. It's not, I'm not very good at it. As far as, that's gonna have to go. As far as most creative things go, mainly because I'm just not a very creative person in general. So you got some stairs coming up here, and it's still a little laggy. A lot of that's on my end, so I don't know how to exactly to solve that. I think how'd that happen? I only tried to place one. Okay, there. That way, when attacking soldiers come running up the side, you can just knock them off, in theory. Okay, so I gotta get down more. Looks like I'm gonna have to support it a lot, kind of in the air. Mainly because I think it just looks really bad if this is all just filled in with stone. I mean, it could look fine, but at the same time, I think it adds some more, kind of flavor when it's not just one giant block of stone. It's a little bit of there's just other stuff there, if that makes sense. There's some dirt and, I hope I'm making sense, because I don't make sense to myself. Most days, anyway. Okay, so if I get some upside down stairs going, let's go ahead and put that there. It's not really how I wanted it. Laggy. How'd that place on top of me? I wasn't even... Anyway. I don't always understand why things happen, but they do. So I think I'm just placing normal blocks here, though. And what time am I? Okay. I think I'm doing okay on time-wise. So now I just need to bring it down, probably down this thing right here to... See, it gets really deep right there, so that'd be kind of a good place for a little dock or something. And it looks like it's getting dark. So let's go ahead and place... Okay, so let's figure out this side first, I think. Might be a little easier. My background image just changed color, so I thought everything was getting really dark. Okay, so if we bring this up like this, if you want to get to this castle, you might have to walk up some steps. That's kind of a... I think that's fair, though. By the way, this chunk of land up here, that's definitely going to have some part of the castle on it, I think. Got like a bridge coming over some... I don't know. I'll make it happen, though, because I think that would be epic. Okay. That looks fairly level with this area over here, so, watch, it's off. Okay, so then that, up. Okay. Yeah, something like that. And there, and there. Yeah, I think that's gonna look pretty good. If you disagree, well, you invade the castle after I'm finished with it. And I'll just fill this in a little bit here. Okay. Oh, I never planned for that. Okay, sorry about that. I had to deal with something. Okay, back to what I was looking at here. So, apparently, I can't remember that I have another stair thing. Really? Okay. I just don't like the upside down stair mechanic. I mean, I like the fact that you can do it, but it seems annoying, to say the least. Okay, don't really want to adjust that. So, okay, if I put stairs here, and then, oh, you know what? It's not raining anymore. Options. Hopefully that's not too loud. Okay. Okay, so let's put some... It probably is a little loud, isn't it? Okay, I mean, I'll go fix that. Okay. Let's do 8 or 9. Okay. Okay, so that's dealt with. Because I did have to pause my recording. As I said, it is my first time using Fraps, so I'm not 100% certain, how this will work out. So don't hate me if it doesn't. But it's more of a test just to see how it does. It does seem. See, it seems to slow down my computer more than Camtasia was, but the recording seems to be closer to what I was seeing on screen. So it's sort of kind of an in-between thing going. What time did I start? Okay. I think I've been back to recording for another couple minutes, so let me see. It's like I use the upside down stair blocks. Let's put that there instead. Can I get back there? Sweet. Oh well, nobody's gonna see it. I'll put that like that. In there. Definitely not. Okay. Fill those two in. And place one there. So this just gives it a really nice, even flow to it. Even Minecraft. Okay, it's Minecraft even. Fine. So I was planning on bringing it out over here, but I think over here simply looks nicer as far as getting it out there. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna put those like that. It's not where I wanted to place that. I want to place it down there. I do like these commands. I like single player commands better. If you guys had those as a mod. Supposedly they're going to come back out again soon. Like end of the week soon, but this is the end of the week, so... Or beginning, I guess, because you guys are watching this Sunday, aren't you? Whatever. And... Oops. Fill it in. Okay. So I'm going to get down to... Here's nice and level, so... If I get it down to here, I can worry about building the dock here. But I'm not building the dock today, I'm building this pathway. And so as I said, a lot of this building will be done like kind of just off camera. And that way it's not a boring, the series itself doesn't get too boring or anything. And that way, I just find it, if I'm building the same thing day after day after day, it probably would just get, you guys probably would want to kill me by the end of it. So, not my plan. I hate misplacing blocks like that. Okay. And then, so I'm approaching 20 minutes here. And let me know if you think 20 minutes is a good episode length. You want it longer, shorter. I guess would be shorter, but it's kind of like a happy medium. Like, a lot of people will often say, you know, longer episodes. Other people will say, you know, other people, they just won't watch it if it's above, you know, like just a few minutes. So if it's above 15 minutes, they're just like, yeah, it's too long. Um, and so, you know, I do kind of end up with that in between. So I'm kind of trying to get the in-between category here going pretty well. So anyway, this isn't going to be too hard to complete. Basically, I'm just going to come down here and complete this path. So I'll do that off video so you guys don't have to watch it. And yeah. So for the most part, this path is complete. I think that would look pretty epic from, you know, way down here. And we can build like, I could build like a watchtower right there and stuff too. This place is going to be epic. I think it's just going to look really cool. Like, you look up and there's just this massive castle here. Castle extends over there. I think this is going to do well. Okay, so yeah, I'll complete this off video. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow with a one chunk survival.